A few months ago, I discovered this book. It's the Penguin Classics book edition, and it's just literally a list of almost every classic author that you can think of, including some of their work. It doesn't include all of their work, but one of the things I absolutely love about this book is the idea that you fundamentally cannot read every classic book ever. Because as soon as you finish one, maybe a book that got published 10 years ago becomes a classic. And so it's kind of like picking and choosing which classics to read, which classics to discard, which books are now not considered classics. Even there are some books in here that have fallen off the list just because of people not showing interest in them, stuff like that. But I've color coded this book based off of books that I have, books that I don't have, or that I want. So orange is the books that I desire to have, whereas white is the books that I don't have. It is primarily set up into these four categories: so the ancient world, the Middle Ages, early Europe age, and the industrial age. From there, it's sorted into country. So from here, you see in the industrial age, we have Jane Eyre. Moving forward in the industrial age, we do have like Mary Shelley, and just other really great works, like including which country that it belongs to. It also discusses a bit about the author, their life, and kind of like what inspired them to create some of these works. Then there's also genres associated with each country. So for Russia, we have certain type of like poetry, certain fiction, certain like classics. So I think overall this is a really good read. I believe this cost me no more than $20 to $25. So I really enjoy it. I like using the index most of all because it helps me just do a quick find. And then also the vault section. This is kind of what I discussed earlier. It's going to show you work that wasn't included in the book just because it may have fell off due to lack of interest, because this is ran by Penguin House. So they may not carry that book anymore. But I would really recommend, instead of endlessly scrolling on TikTok or social media looking for a book, find something in here. You may want to look at those books on social media for reviews, but if you fundamentally just want to find a good classic book, whether it's classic horror, classic fiction, classic whatever, you can find it in here. One thing I would also recommend is to follow Brady. I know I have no association with him, but I've been following him for quite a few months, and his book reviews on classic literature is just chef's kiss. It's so good.